Man. Last week was another horrible week with my NFL picks. Let's dig right into it. So, last week, week number 5, we picked 11 games and we went 3-8, which brings our season total to 19-32. Week number 5 turned out to be crazy, right? We had the 49ers versus the Rams. I picked the Rams to beat the 49ers on the money line. 49ers won outright, 26-23, and a shocker with Matt Jones leading the way. And hey, I don't know, Mr. Purdy, he did sign a nice deal, don't get me wrong, but Kyle Shanahan offense is legit. Matt Jones was ready, for sure. Then we had the Vikings versus the Browns. I did say take the Browns on a 3.5 point spread. Vikings won outright, 21-17. The Raiders and the Colts, was one of the few games we won. I did say pick the Colts on the spread, and the Colts ended up beating the crap out of the Raiders. Then we had the Cowboys versus the Jets. I said take the Cowboys on the spread. The spread was 2.5. Cowboys ended up beating the Jets. The Broncos versus the Eagles. I said take the Eagles on the money line. And guess what? The Broncos upsetted the Eagles in the link as they came from behind, score 17 unanswered. Then we had the Texans versus the Ravens, which I was like, digging to more so focus on the over and under, which was 40.5, and the Texans blew the doors off the Ravens 44-10. The Buccaneers versus the Seahawks. I had the Seahawks on the money line at home. The Bucs pulled out the win, 38-35. The Lions versus the Bengals. I said take the Lions on a 10.5 point spread, and the Lions did cover that spread. Chargers and Commanders. Even though I felt like the Commanders could win outright, I focused on the over and under, which was 48.5, and they went under as the Commanders beat the Chargers 27-10. The Patriots versus the Bills. I had the Bills at home on the money line, and they did not succeed as Drake May and another return game from Stephon Diggs as they took care of the Buffalo Bills. And then we had the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. And I had the Chiefs on the money line, and Trevor Lawrence and company ended up squeaking out a win versus the Kansas City Chiefs, which again put me at 3-8 for the week. Now we're going to roll into week number 6 picks. We got the 4-1 Eagles versus the 1-4 Giants for the primetime game tomorrow night. Eagles are 7.5 point favorites, and the over and under is 39.5. Give me the Eagles on the money line. And then we have the 3-2 Broncos versus the 0-5 Jets. Broncos are favored by 6.5. Over and under is 43.5. Give me the Broncos on the money line. All right, now we got the 1-4 Browns, Cleveland Browns versus the 3-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers coming off a bye week. Steelers are favored by 6.5 points. Over and under is 38.5. The Browns just traded away Joe Flacco, which makes Dylan Gabriel QB1, and Shedeur Sanders still hasn't been elevated to QB2, which I'm not understanding the process in that. But at the same time, give me the Steelers at home on the money line versus the Cleveland Browns. Then you have the LA Chargers, 3-2 versus the 1-4 Miami Dolphins. Chargers obviously coming off a loss versus the Commanders. Chargers are favored by 3.5. Over and under is 42.5. Chargers a little bit banged up coming into the contest, but I do expect them to regroup. as I don't think Miami Dolphins are really good at all. Chargers, again, are favored by 3.5. Give me the Chargers on the spread. Then you have the 3-2 Patriots versus the 1-4 New Orleans Saints. Patriots are favored by 3.5. Over and under for this game is 45.5. Give me the Patriots on the spread. Then you have the 3-2 Rams versus the 1-4 Ravens. The spread for the Rams are favored by 7.5. The over/under is 44.5. Give me the Rams on the money line. And then you got the 2-3 Cardinals versus the 4-1 Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are favored by 7.5. The over and under is 46.5. Give me the Indianapolis Colts at home on the money line. And we have the 3-2 Seattle Seahawks versus the 4-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. Should I say the surprising Jacksonville Jaguars? Jaguars are favored by 1.5. Over and under is 47.5. I do like the Seahawks on the spread. Give me the plus 1.5. Then you have the 2-1 Dallas Cowboys versus the 2-3 Carolina Panthers. Cowboys are favored by 3.5. Over and under for this contest is 49.5. Give me the Cowboys on the spread. Then we have one of the games of the week, the 4-1 San Francisco 49ers versus the 4-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers are favored by 2.5. Over and under for this contest is 47.5. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers minus the 2.5. Then we have a rematch of the opener of 2 years ago between the 4-1 Detroit Lions versus the 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City is favored by 2.5. The over and under is 52.5. I can even look at this game two ways. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions on the plus 2.5. Okay, if they're going to give me 2.5 points versus the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs are trending upwardly, even though they took that loss last week, the Detroit Lions have been amazing. But I can also look at the over and under. I think this game goes over, but I feel more comfortable taking the Detroit Lions plus the 2.5. And then you got Monday night, another primetime game for my Washington Commanders as the 2-2 Chicago Bears come into town to face the 3-2 Washington Commanders. Commanders are favored by 4.5. Over and under for this contest is 49.5. Give me the Commanders minus the 4.5. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. And I'm out. Until the next time.